Hey, what's up, everybody? It is not I, Ryan Milk. It is I, Poppin in the show me. It is Tuesday. It is almost 4 o'clock here Central Time, and yeah, let's open another Amazon mystery box. That's gonna be fun. This one weighs another. It's probably over 20 pounds at least. These cost us $10. We're gonna get into it, see what we can find. Um, If you didn't catch our last video that we just dropped the other day, please go back and check it out. We did open a booth in a local flea market that's starting up. Um, I did not read all the instructions. It clearly says that anything you buy next door at the bin store cannot be sold here, blah, blah, blah. What's up, So Blessed Pops? Thanks for joining us. That's kind of a bummer, but this wasn't bought next door, so I can sell it. And you know me, I can make it look like it's not been bought next door at the Amazon store. So there's always that. We got the 3D printer going over here. We're making a really cool Nintendo sign. I'm hoping it turns out and it's done. Has about an hour to go on it. Let's see. About an hour and 2 minutes, it says. So I'm going to try to hold out until then and see if we can check this baby out when it gets done. Pretty excited. We're making a lot of these light boxes and having a lot of fun with this stuff. So come with us as we open this mystery box, see what we got. I don't know. I don't know what's going to be in here. Again, mystery box, $10. All Amazon, either shelf pulls, returns. Clearly, some of it is going to be trash. We all know that. There's going to be some good stuff in here, some trash in here. I learned my lesson. I don't just stick my hand in a box. I did stab myself off camera a couple days ago with a smaller mystery box. I stuck my hand in there. There's a steak knife in there. So that sucked. But, oh my. Oh, man. Well, I don't know if we're going to be able to last an hour here, guys. So let's just see here. First off, we got looks like some sparkly stars here. What does this say? Can't even read what that says. Let's turn the light up. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. That's like Star Garland or something. We don't have one. We don't have two. But we got 3 of them. All right. 3 of these babies. Yikes. Not a great start. Not a great start there. Amazon has sent me empty boxes and bags. That's scary. That is scary for sure. We got a clear case for a Galaxy A25 5G camera. Yeah, it's clearly just a clear case. So we actually have a box. I think it's about this size. That is nothing but phone cases, iPad cases, stuff like that. That we'll get into at some point. It's in storage. So. Ooh, we got a outlet cover. You know, an outlet cover. Looks like faux wood. I break one in the garage. I'll put it up. So saves me a little bit. We got. Here we go. What do we got here? We got sundaes. These are 10 plates. 10 stars and moons plates. Be good enough to put in the kitchen and eat a sandwich off of. So we'll probably keep that. Keep that. Oh, okay. This is funny. If anybody knows what these are, they had a crap ton of these things. They're the magnetic twirly thingies. Like, I don't know what the hell they're called, but they're magnetic. So they had a bunch of these in the one bin one day. And Gandalf, the owner of this establishment, told me, hey, if you want to dig all those out of there, I'll sell them to you really cheap. I said, no, I'm good, thanks. He got me. All right, we have some sort of blow up that we are not putting our mouth on. So that is going in the trash can. Oh, we got some beautiful foliage. Put that up in our hand. There we go. Hunting season's coming up. Got some more stars. All right, so we got 4 of those. So, what are you guys looking for out there in this box? I'm looking for sports-related stuff or diamond art. My sister's looking for some diamond art stuff. So we got a weird thingy. I don't know. Here we go. I don't know what it is. Not a clue. All right. We got a 7 club. That's for a 7-iron. It's like a neoprene material. You know, if we had the rest of the set, that'd be awesome, but one head cover, probably not going to do me very good. So, got something that says Arkansas on it. It's I think it's a dog shirt. Arkansas dog shirt. It is All-Star Dogs. This is a large, and they consider a large 28 to 42 pounds. So, if you're an Arkansas fan, there's what I was looking for: sports little dog dress for your doggy. Don't have a dog. They wouldn't wear Arkansas. We're gonna go with don't know, something Velcro. Not a clue. Not a clue, but it just ripped off there actually. So Trashola. We got another magnet thingy. We're gonna have a stack of those, I have a feeling. All right. What we got here? Anybody, any ideas? Any ideas? Back scratcher? Back scratcher? Looks like a wrench, but it's not going to do anything because you don't mend it. So, not a clue. That's why I like these boxes. You never know what you're going to find. Never know. So this says Margaritaville, has a barcode. So let's go in the Amazon app. And we're going to scan the barcode. See what comes up. This says $7.17. Oh, there we go. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. $7.17. Put that in my booth for $3. You know? Hey, all right. That'll work. That'll work. I think I actually bought one of those on the dollar day one day because it just said Margaritaville, so I took it. One of these little tap lights that clearly doesn't work. Trash pile. Piece of cardboard. Some sort of Mylar. Oh, these are 10 by 14 bags. Clear bags. So I might be able to use these with the 3D printed stuff and the laser stuff. So we'll definitely keep these. Let's see if that barcode will scan. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. That one will not, unfortunately. But we'll probably end up keeping that. Oh my. Let's get these out of the way. We got 2 more star thingies. We've got enough of that. I can decorate for weeks. Oh, we got a lot of double stuff already. This box may be a real doozy. We got another Arkansas little dog outfit, another large. We've been making out of these boxes. We open a lot of these off camera too, but we've been making a lot of these. There's another one. This one's still sealed. Let's see. Try again. This one's gonna scan. What? Holy cow. $24.87 for that little dog, All-Star Dogs, NCAA Arkansas Razorbacks cheerleader dress. $25 for that thing. We only got 3 of them so far. $75 in this box. We got, I think it's curtain. Not really sure. Not really sure what we're looking at here. Pear age. Oh, it's a curtain. Okay, so we got a lacy curtain or skirt. Can't see that. Well, lacy thing. No one wants to see me in a skirt, trust me. Got another white blow up thing. Again, I'm not going anywhere near that with my lips. And guys, another $25. We're up to 4 of these. That's $100 right there. And I can see more. Now, are dog outfits with Arkansas on them very profitable? Probably not, but you never know. iPhone 13, iPhone 13, 13 Pro 14 case. Let's see what this is. It is just the glass. Just the glass, and I think it's broke. Yeah, they're no good. Trash pile. We have the rubber band. I don't even think that would fit me. Look at that, it does. Pink, pink. Yeah. I'm not real sure. Fidget spinner? I have no clue. It's like two. They almost look like feet, which grew up into something and you can adjust them down. But I don't know. So yeah, if you know, let me. If you see anything in here that you would be interested in, let us know, please. Oh, good God. Here is just a couple metal plates. We do have a metal bin that we've been just throwing metal stuff into when it comes. Here are some of those magnetic pieces again. These are actually square pieces. These are called rattlesnake eggs. Rattlesnake eggs. Singing magnets, it says. And we have a lot of them. So I have a feeling that's going to be a running thing in this box because 1, 2, 3 more bags of them. I don't even know. Can you ship magnets? I don't know. We got another bag of them. And we got a hanger. Goes that way. I'm guessing you would hang your plant here. There we go. I'll just hang it right there. Got another phone case. This says iPhone 11. Just a clear, cheap case. It is open. It's Ori box. Seller on that, or maker on that. Got some. Not sure what these are. Some sort of tool, but it appears to be broken because the spring is broke on them. So that'll probably just go in the scrap bucket. We have more magnets here. We have a crap ton of magnets. We're gonna have a nice little party full of magnets. Plastic grommet to something. We have another. This one's still sealed, so I will not open it. This is an iPhone 13 case protector purple. Again, still sealed. Let's see. I don't want to ask Rufus. I want to scan it. All right, this comes up $6. Phone cases are a dime a dozen in these things, and they're cheap. Don't have a clue as to what that is. Try to be as careful as possible. And it's in another wrapper. It almost looks like a hat of some sort. I don't know what we're getting into, folks. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? All right. You know me. We get hats. We got to put them on. That was it. It came with a little. Hope you enjoy the product. Please don't hesitate to contact us if you have any questions. Burst Furry. Let's see what makes it. I don't mind putting this on my head because it is brand new. I just took it out of the package. So this is a St. Patrick's Day like backdrop for photos. We would never get it back in the package, so we're not going to open it. All right, here's what we've been waiting for. Here's some sports stuff. This is the Atlanta Hawks Highway. It's a plastic sign. 2018. It's dated 2018 on the front. Let's see if it will scan. And it will. These come up at $6.44. So I could technically take it out of this plastic, sell it for $3 in my booth, probably sell it, and get a couple bucks a hit. So you may be asking yourself, how can you sell $2 and $3 items and expect to make your rent every month? We're gonna have higher items as well, but if we can move $200 $2 items, it's still $400. Now think about it that way. We have a lot of sticky, double-sided sticky circles, white circles. What do we got here? We got fountain pen filter replacements. I don't have a clue. There's a whole box of them. Oh, we got another light that doesn't work. But hold on. We got his twin. That's 3. We're going to go right down there. This is one reason the box was so heavy. Looks like we got a carbon filter here to something. And when I say something, I mean just something. And it is broke. It's a big carbon filter. So that will just end up in the trash heap. Or a lot of times that will throw away because it is broke. But a lot of times we'll take a lot of this stuff that really isn't booth worthy or eBay or Facebook Marketplace ready, and we'll just put back in this box, add to it, and then sell this whole box again. We've got one sitting on the front porch right now for $5. The person's going to pick it up tonight, so gotta make your money where you can, right? This is pretty cool. I picked one of these up a couple weeks ago. We got one on eBay as well. Actually, 2, I think. NFL team Mickey Mouse topper. This is the Minnesota Vikings. And this can either go on like a pencil or an antenna for your car. But it's a little Mickey Mouse. So we got a couple of those on Dollar Day. We threw them in. Why not, right? PJ Masks. These are the things at a birthday party. There's a whole whopping bag of them. This we will probably try to sell locally. Either a couple bucks, start at like $2 for the whole thing. Go. We don't need to make $1 million off this stuff because we have it in bulk. So a little bit at a time. Phoenix Suns stickers. If you're a Phoenix Suns fan, these are old logos too. These are retro for sure. Let's see what we got here. If it'll scan, it will scan. $6.52. So we're well over $100 already. I mean, we were $100 with the Arkansas. These right here, boys. We were well over $100 in value with just these things. That's like number 5, I think. So that's $125. Can't beat that. This is a Gymboree hair bow clip thingy. It's marked $13 on the back. So let's see. This comes up. Nothing. Gymboree comes up, but this bow doesn't come up. It comes up like dresses. It's marked $13 on the back, so let's go with it. Another random piece of paper. Oh, that's what I've wanted forever. Not a clue. Some sort of silicone thing. Don't know what that is. Let's see what we got here. This is Tim and Tina 100% Mulberry travel bag. Some of these travel bags, now unfortunately this one, the outer bag's been cut, but some of these like travel bags can be expensive. So maybe this is a good one. Probably not. But again, we're well over our $10 investment with just the Arkansas dog stuff. That's not going to scam. Didn't figure it out. Oh, we got a piece of glass. Got a piece of glass here. It's been painted on, a bunch of sayings on it. We're going to put that up here so we don't drop it and break it all over the garage. 2022 National Champion, 2001 National Champion home state sticker for the Georgia Bulldog. Georgia Bulldog sticker. I'm going to say this is probably $6 to $7. $10 right now, or $8.47 with a coupon. So vintage, that kind of stuff we'll sell in the booth for sure. Sticker wise, we'll have a little sticker section. So stay tuned for all that. We got another Hawks Highway. We're running out of space on our thing. We got some sort of shiny flower sticker. Don't really know what that is, but isn't that beautiful? Isn't that just beautiful? Just look at it. Just look at it. It's beautiful. Sparkly letters. No, thank you. I don't touch sparkles. When I get these, I say these for mom. She, like when kids buy a bracelet and they don't want to wear it, she'll put it in this so they can carry this little bag around. And people can see that, hey, she's nice enough to put it in a bag for a little kid, and two, you can see through it as well. So we got 2 more bags of stars. Oh my. They must have had a million of those. We got 2 beautiful pillowcases. Or you turn them upside down and you got just fabric. A lot of times if they're blank on the back, I'll use them for tablecloth. Like I have black tablecloths on my tables for my shows, and I'll throw those on there kind of caddy corner, like a handkerchief type, and just to throw the color off. I'll use those upside down. Yeah. Silicone. So I don't know if it's like a teething toy or something else. That's all I'm saying. Looks like some ball joints for something. Little bitty. I mean, I don't know. So that's 2 pounds by itself. That will go into the metal bin for sure. Oh my gosh. Maybe I say more. We got, what do we got? And, he's still trying to get me to buy a pallet. I don't know. Actually, he wants me to buy multiple pallets at one time. And again, still don't know. This is like a multi-fabric cloth. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just a little cloth. They come in handy sometimes. Clean up a mess. We got more magnets and another hanger. Jeez. iPhone 13 clear glass, tempered glass. No case with it, but I got glass. Nice little shoulder strap or something. Okay. I mean, it's looking like a good repat box. Not too much is going to come out of it, so that's always good. This looks like some kind of pepper grinder, but it's missing half of it. So trash pile. Ooh, we got some party balloons. We're gonna have a party. Spring. It looks like, hello, spring. Looks like a pillowcase. All I got. Alright, we got some kind of net in here I'm trying to get get it out of here. Big old clamp, metal, magnetic, sticky. Got a bar. Again, there's metal. There's going in the metal bin. Be done with it. Stop! If you can read this label, filter will not operate correctly. We got an LK filter part number ERF750 for the EWF750. Got a filter. So the one it goes to, clearly says on there, but we're not going to worry. More sparkly letters. And a phone case. Pink. Trying to get this net out of here. I'm not really sure what we got going on here. It's like a net bag. Be good for like if you go to the beach. Like a beach bag, it's got something metal like woven through it somehow. Not real sure how they did. Okay. Yeah, that's trash. But like a net bag to go to the beach, maybe. Because it does drawstring tight at the top. Okay. I mean, whatever. Screen protector 3-pack for something. Got some gas tape. Anybody knows out there what that is? That's trash. It's gas tape. Since it's open, this feels like a suction cup of some sort. What the hell is that going on here? It's a suction cup. Oh, it's a suction cup cross, and it lights up. Okay. Take your word for it. We got a strainer basket. We got some of these last week in our box. Some silicone swimming cap. This is the top to the thing that's over there because it's the same. No, that wouldn't work. It's like a oil spritzer. We got another iPhone 11 phone case. Ooh, would you look at that? Just look at it. I know you can't see it because I'm not showing it to you yet. It's a hair clip, but it's pencils. Like a hair clip. If I had hair, I'd put it in my hair. There you go. I don't know. You know me. We got a clearance. Oh, this is a truck light. Okay. This is like a clearance light for a truck. Let's scan that because it's got a barcode on it. See if she'll work. Probably not. Hey, it did. $9. $9 for the truck light. Put that here. All right, what do we got here? Oh my, this might not be good. There's a compact with like eyelashes in it. Okay. Okay. We got this thing. Don't have a clue what it would be used for. We got another piece here to something. Probably goes with something with a filter by looks of it. Looks water related. Oh, we got a beautiful bracelet. We'll add that to our collection. We got another one of those light up crosses. silicone light up crosses. So that'll be a good little pick. We got a bamboo top to a candle, probably, most likely. I'd say that's a candle top. I'm sure the jar is not here. This is a set, do not separate. 8 Ugly Christmas, 10 teens adult Christmas. All right. Got me at Christmas and ugly, so let's go. Oh my, what the heck? What does it say? Oh, so these are like gifts to give away. The ugliest sweater, best vintage sweater, the tackiest sweater, hard to read because they got something. Best couple sweater. There's 6. They're all 6 in here too. Most festive sweater, and then we got most creative sweater. Now like 3/8 inch acrylic. And they're kind of neat. You know, if you're having like a Christmas party, it'd be perfect. Perfect. This hat is hot. We got Handy World. These are anti-slip pads. There's 2 of them in here. 49.2 by 10.6. We will definitely be keeping these. These are nice to put down in cabinets, toolbox drawer, stuff like that. We will definitely be keeping that for sure. Whenever I find that, I keep that stuff. Definitely. That little bag. Again, we'll give that to Mom. She can put some jewelry in it when she sells it. Cardboard with double-sided sticky tape on it. You can't write this like that. You can't write this. This is a thermocouple replacement that is probably copper. There's probably copper in there, so we will definitely be scrapping that. You know, 10 cents out of it, something like that. We got a little strainer, little kitchen stainless steel strainer. Let's see, it does have a barcode. Let's see if we can get that thing to scan. It's freaking tiny, and it does. What? There's no way. There's no way. This little strainer, $22. You're gonna come in. Come on, focus. Focus. It's not gonna focus. $22.50 for this little strainer. That's double the price of the box. That's crazy. Complete crazy. Here's another box with nothing in it. We got, I'd say, a weighted base or something. Put sand or water in that, weigh something down. Makeup. Brand new, still sealed. So that's good. Yep. I don't know. Let's see. That's crazy for that little strainer thing. $22. Come on. Really? Really? No price on that. But can probably get $2 or $3 on the site. You know, I wouldn't want to sell that in store because people can try it on, and you know how people are. All right, Arkansas dog stuff. We got 3 more. That's like $25 a piece. I think that's 8 of those, and there's probably more in here. Now, can we get $25 a piece one? No. Can we get probably 5? Probably. 2 more packs of letters. More magnets. This is a photo prop. Not going to open it because, again, we'll never get it back in there. Never get it back in there. So, got another one of these ball joint strut looking things, draw arm, something. Don't really know what it is. So we got another one of those. Oh, this one's got, okay, what is this? Super flexible. It's one of these things. We found it earlier. I called it a back scratcher. Let's see if this is on the scan. Yes, it did. This is a super flexible car seat gap filler, durable car organizer between seats. So this fits between your seat and your console, so no fries drop down there. These run for $12 a piece. So got two of those, $22, double the price of the box. Boom, done. I noticed we have a lot of these. See if I can pull them out. These are phone pockets, stick-on wallets. They got RFID in them too. Let's see if we can scan away. There's 3 in it. There's only 2 in these. So, I mean, you're looking at probably $5. You know, throw them up in the shop for 3. Well, we got 3 of them. So, we got an LED. It's nice we have the lights because we go through a lot of lights. Got an LED remote or something. More stars. I'm not going to show you that. Got another cross, light up cross. Those are kind of cool. I might have to try to get one lit so people can see what they look like. You can't see that. Still can't see that. There we go. So, have to try to get one of those lit. I got some watch batteries because that's what it looks like it takes. Nice. We are getting down there. I'm trying to squeeze bottles for like sauces and stuff when we barbecue. Keep that for sure. I go through a couple of those a year because I tend to leave them outside. I'm just kind of picking through here now. Got a lot of phone cases in the bottom here, unfortunately. Those are not worth anything. Okay. Oh, here's a phone case, phone charger. Okay, like a little charm phone charger. All right, let's scan that, baby. It says $9.99 on the back. These are selling for $15 online. Wow. All right. All right. Ooh, we got a mystery box. Let's keep the mystery box in the mystery box for last. What do you think? Hey, here we go. Another $25. Oh, another one. Oh my lord. And another one. We can outfit every dog in the county. Oh, another barbecue bottle. Nice. Nice. A lot of rattlesnake eggs down here. Actually, this fringe foil curtain color your party is going to come in handy for a little project we're doing on the printer. We made some last night and we're going to debut them probably by the end of this week. Oh, we got another one. That's awesome. We can use those. We can use those. That's the biggest thing about these. I try to find stuff I can use in them. And then, whatever. More Phoenix Sun stickers. Some sort of wires. A lot of phone cases, like I said. More of those wallets. I think we're getting to the bottom here. C-Sense. This is a boat hook replacement. Threaded onto a pole. You can pull stuff with it, push stuff with it, hook stuff. Does have a barcode. Let's see. Some of this boat stuff is expensive stuff. C-Sense boat hook. Never mind, they're only $8 a piece, but there is 2 of them. And about another 100 rattlesnake eggs in here. Holy cow. Hair clips, more rattlesnake eggs. Plastic screws. Don't know what that is. It's only part of it though. So I'd say we did good because there's more. Oh my Lord, have mercy on my soul. There's more Arkansas stuff down here. Um, I would have to say we did really good. What's up, Anthony? Blaze. Just opening up a quick mystery box here. Yeah, lots of good stuff. Lots of you know how it is. Some of the stuff's good, some of it's shit. So, and we have a backlog of these things. We do have one more thing I'm going to open up. Let's see here. We had a mystery box in the mystery box. So, I don't want to read what it is. Maybe I should have. I couldn't have read what it was anyways. It's in Chinese. Straight in Chinese, not a freaking clue. It appears to be maybe half a cap to something. I'm looking around thinking something over here, but I don't see anything. That's the thing. And you get stuff like this, and it's like, what the hell is that? But then you get good stuff like this. We can use this in an upcoming promo. The plates we'll use in the house. Stuff like that. The dog stuff, we'll be able to put that in the booth. Phone cases, we'll probably not. Gas tape, that's trash. We'll probably throw some of these up. Not these, I don't know where they went. Phone charger. We can get a couple bucks out of that. If somebody don't steal it. Somebody steals it, somebody steals it. That's the way I look at it. I'm not promoting stealing, though, trust me. But the RFID stick-on little wallet things for the back of your phone. So, yeah, definitely some really good stuff. Definitely some junk. But that's all the time. You're going to have that with this stuff. Take my clip off. I think that's pretty cool. Might have to give that to somebody as a teacher. That's pretty cool. My Santa hat here. It's a little warm, but looking good. Looking good. What's up, Anthony? Hope you've been doing good, brother. I see you've been on Fortnite. I still haven't downloaded the new season. I don't know if I'm going to. Just don't know yet. Haven't not decided what I'm doing. So I've got so much other stuff going. Content-wise, we do have a video coming out tonight. 7 p.m. Central Time is going to premiere. It is a storage unit that we bought. We got the opportunity to buy it. To buy opportunity, I say I went and bought it. And we did okay. We actually sold another piece today for a whopping $1 to add to whatever the total is in the video. So please come by 7 p.m. Central Time. Check that out. We're going to premiere that. Like I said, I'm going to set that up here as soon as I get done here. The printer's going. I was hoping that the printer would be done. It says 17 more minutes. So we'll see. See what happens. Value-wise, I think that was a good box for $10. The trash pile is not that big, which is great. We'll take some stuff out of there. We're going to take it. I think we're going to take the wallet, the stick-on wallets out. Some of the Arkansas dog stuff we'll take out. And then, maybe we're going to keep the plates. We're going to keep the barbecue saucer things. But then there's like this thing. What is it? I don't know. Some sort of, I really don't know because, like I said, it's broke. The spring here is broke. So that'll just go in the metal bin. There's a lot of metal. There's a lot of magnets. We'll probably sell some rattlesnake eggs. We got plenty of those things. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the trash pile. Very minuscule. It would fill an 8x8 box. But like I said, we'll take out what we want, and that doesn't mean we're going to sell just trash out in the box. We'll take garbage out of there, and then we'll just leave the box. The next box we open, if we don't want something in that box, we'll throw it in that one. And when that gets full, we'll seal it back up, and then we'll put it on our local Facebook page. Start at $5. Somebody wins it for $5. They win it for $5. They want to pay $20. They can pay $20. I don't care. I put in the ad that, hey, we've gone through it, but we've keep filling it. We keep filling it back up with good stuff too. I've been known to grab a Funko Pop off the shelf or a Funko Soda and throw in there, you know. Um, no, that's before I know who won it, so it's not like I'm, cooking the box because my buddy bought it, so I'm gonna throw a $20 Funko Pop in a junk box so he at least gets his value. No, I got one sitting on the porch right now. Um, value, Amazon value was right at $200 for what's in the box. So you can figure you're going to get maybe a quarter of that, $50 locally. If you piece it out, she got it for $5. So she could 10 times her money really quick on it. I know who bought it. I know she has a store that she's going to sell some of the stuff in. Now, does that mean I built the box better for her? No, not at all. I would never do that. Because I don't know who's going to win the box. It could be anybody. It could be nobody. I've made boxes and sat on them, and then one weekend I'm like, all right, we'll start them at $1 this weekend. Go, and that's when they go for $20 sometimes. It's crazy. So, but yeah, it's a fun endeavor. We've got plenty of them. Again, 7 p.m. tonight, we got our storage unit video coming out. We're also going to be doing the Treasure Trove series. I think tomorrow night we'll start pricing some stuff for that booth. We're going to get a tote full of stuff. I've got to order some hangers. What's up, Umpty? Welcome. I've got to order some hangers, some pegboard hooks for some shelves. We're going to take Funko Pops down there. We're going to take this Amazon stuff. We're going to zhuzh it up a little bit so it doesn't look like it came from a bin store because it's super simple. You take it out of the package. Don't be stupid about it, right? Art Schaefer, what is up? Howdy, everybody. We just opened a mystery box. It was all right. If we could get what retail out of that box, we probably have $500 in retail. We might be able to get maybe $100 out of it. So that's 20%. That's a good on a $10 box. So I would take that every day. So got the printer going over here. Not much time left on that. Let's see. We got 14 minutes. It says it's gonna do the black now. I think. Yeah, it's gonna go black. So, but yeah, have no fear. Let's Chat with Veterans is coming back. It's just been a rough couple weeks with work and vacations and stuff like that. So just bear with us. We're coming back. My heavy season for work, I call it heavy season, but my season's always heavy, it seems like. And then the business, again, we're printing right now. If I didn't have a bunch of shit right here, we'll be laser engraving something too. So, but yeah, we'll be doing some 3D printing videos. Yes, Horseman Live. We've been trying to maybe set something up there with some special guests, get the Horsemen together and hang out some night. It's just hard because we all have different schedules when we work, when we don't. So, but yeah, we've been working on that. Again, Let's Chat with Veterans. We've been working on some stuff there. With a little setback at the beginning of September, which kind of put me in or October, I guess it was, put me kind of in a funk. But then I took 2 weeks off. Then I had to go back to work yesterday. So, it's like, it is what it is, right? So, we got plenty of these Amazon boxes to go through. We've been shipping books off to Sell Your Books, and we actually just shipped 3 boxes off last Friday. I think it was. I dropped them off at FedEx. So 2 of them have already been processed, just waiting for payment. And that's nice because if you remember, I bought that huge pallet of books last 2 years ago, probably now. And sold a bunch on eBay, but I still have probably 300 books. So what I've been doing is when I have a little bit of time, I go over and I just grab 50 books off the top of the pile, and I got empty totes, and I scan each book. And if that company is willing to buy that book from me and it's in good shape, I'll put it in a different box and I'll bring it home and ship it to them. And I've literally got nothing in those books anymore. buy was paid off long time ago. We probably made $1,000 off those books. But they won't, but like this book won't sell. They won't be buying this book today, but if I scan it tomorrow, they might be giving you 50 cents for it. Hey, 50 cents I'll take because I don't have anything into it and you're paying the shipping to get it back to you. It's a return basically. I had a big sale on eBay last week. Looking forward to get there. It should be by, and it's nice. I noticed that if you have a good sale on eBay lately, that depending on the price, they'll hold your money until the seller or until the buyer gets it and at least receives it. So, which I think is good. I think that's good. We did have one sale on eBay yesterday. We did shoot it. We recorded it. But was hoping to get a couple more to add to it. So who knows? We might. We did a really nice 3D printer sale. I got to get them started actually this weekend. So that's nice. The 3D printer we've had since January of last year or this year, 2025, and my goal is to pay it off in a year. Now, 90% of 3D printers pay themselves off in 2 months. But I wasn't really pushing it either. I was learning it. I was learning how to do it. Now the Christmas season's here. We have 3 shows left for the year, and then we are done until springtime, or if we find one in January somewhere. Probably not, but you never know. This printer should be paid off with this next big sale. So, they do for me. I don't sell much on there. It was like $70, so I figured they don't. Yeah. Yeah, I sold, I bought 3 Futurama Funko Pops from a lady for $10. Originally, I contacted her and she wanted $10 a piece. I said, I'll take them. And when I got there, it was, hey, he said $10 for all 3. I'm like, $10 a piece? She's like, no, for all 3. I said, I'll take them. One was not in a box, but the one that wasn't in the box, unfortunately, was like a $200 pop. Cleaned them up a little bit, threw them up on eBay for $75, sold them. Took probably 3 weeks to sell them, but they held that sale for. The person received it, never left feedback, and I do like that too. We'll talk about that in a minute about eBay. And then they released the funds. So now, once the buyer receives the item, if they don't leave feedback in a certain amount of time, I don't know what the time criteria is, eBay will automatically leave positive feedback for the seller, which I love. I love that. $300 and $400 book set on there, but not selling, but I let it release for free. Exactly. Let that baby roll. You never know. Someone might, go to bingo one night, win $500 and be like, I've been looking for that book. I'm going to buy it. Look at this. I'm not taking anything out of my pocket. I won this money, so I'm going to buy this book. And then you are set for Christmas. So that's the way I look at it. But there again, I'm not always the smartest person in the world taking financial advice from because I'm not a CPA. I think I can't count that high. But hope everyone is doing great. Umpty, can't wait to see your vinyl figures. How are they doing? I know you got some resin figures made, and you were going to paint them last time we spoke. Can't wait to see how those turn out. I haven't been on Instagram that much, so if you post the pictures, I haven't seen them. I just haven't been on there much lately. Again, been busy with work. It's nice now because we're getting off at 2:30 in the afternoon. But the problem is we got to work Fridays now. So it's like Friday was always my kind of YouTube catch-up day and my laser and my 3D printer catch-up day. But now the 3D printer runs probably 8 hours a day at least. When I get home at 2:30, I start it and it runs until I go to bed. I don't really like to print unless I'm finishing something up after I've gone to bed just because of failure and I just don't want to. I haven't really started up because it has been wet and damp and figured they wouldn't do good, so waiting, but should really be nice, awesome. I have a Bambu A1. I definitely, now, I'm going to put this out there. I definitely recommend this brand, this printer, for a starter. If you want to learn how to get into it, they have an awesome deal. I think the deal is still going on. An awesome deal on this right here. What I have is a Bamboo A1 with the 4-color system, and I think it was like $3.99, something like that. Or you can buy the A1 Mini, which is just I think it might be the same size build plate. Like you can print the same amount of things. It's just I really don't know what the difference is, to be honest with you. But I definitely recommend the Bamboo brand. I've had a few issues with mine, and I'm not technologically successful or proficient, whatever you want to say, I guess. But I would definitely recommend this one and this brand. They have so many new things coming out. I don't use their filament. I buy whatever's on Amazon. I've heard a lot of people talking about those. I'm probably going to get mine so I can print up figures. Definitely. You've seen the Lego figures I did. And there's also one that you can put an image in on the program. Maybe we'll go through that one day if you guys are interested in that stuff. We'll go through, like, you can build a figure in there. Like, I built a light box, a custom light box. Again, I'm not like super computer person, but I had a mechanic at work. He's big in canoes, old timer canoes. He said, "Hey, can you make me a light box that looks like an old time canoe?" I said, "I can try." Well, I couldn't find anything on anywhere, like to buy the file would do it. So I just took an image, put it in this program. It came up with it, and I gave it to him today. He loved it. So, I mean, we can kind of go through that, what I know of that program, step by step, try to figure out how to do a figure. I think I've done some just playing around before, but I've never printed one. So that's the difference. I've just never printed one. The light boxes we've been doing lately are like flying off the shelf. I've got the soda can that used to have Funko sodas in it, now have 3D printed lights stacked up in there. Now my problem is I can't get enough LED lights because I'm not going to buy the individual lights and then the solder pieces and then the plugs and then this and then that and put everything together. I want something that's already put together. So I've been buying them from Menards and Walmart when they have them. So Menards right now is sold out because I just bought the last 10 they had on Friday. Walmart, I left 2 on the shelf. I was nice. I left 2. Walmart's are a little bit more expensive, and I waste a lot because they're a roll, and they can't be re-put back together. So once you cut it, you're done. The rest is trash, unfortunately. The Menards ones are only $2.99 for 2 6-inch strips, double-sized tape. Tape it and then inside, we're done. So that's what I like. I like the Menards ones better. I was able to purchase another 10 online and just get them shipped to the store, which is probably what I'll end up doing because they can't. I'm not the only person buying them. Another person said that someone else has been buying them. They said not in the bulk that you do, but I said, well, then start stocking more. But yes, Bamboo A1, I definitely recommend it. They got a great sale. Again, I don't use their filament. I've never used a Bamboo filament. Right now, I have Overture. What's that one? Sunlu. Some other brand from Amazon. Amazon's where I get all my filament for the most part. Now, I do go to the bin store, the Amazon store, every once in a great while. In fact, this Sunday I picked up 3 rolls, 1 PLA and 2 PETG. PETG will withstand heat and a little bit more durable than PLA for $5 a roll. Big rolls too, 2.2 pounds, 1 kilogram. Beautiful price, $5 a roll. Couldn't pass it up. I don't use PETG that much, but for $5, I can buy it and sell it for 10 and make $5 and be done. So that's why I bought it. In all honesty, I won't lie about it. They're not lithophane technically. I'll pull one out here. So they're not technically lithophane. Now, this one doesn't have the light in it yet. So it's basically a 2-piece light. So basically, it's a two-piece light. This is a Harley Davidson gas tank. This is a custom. Someone requested this. Now, the front comes off, and it's like that. So the light will shine through. The lights will go in here, around the edge. I'm not sure if I'm going to put them around the edge or on just on the back to shine through. I think I'm going to use one of the Walmart ones to go round. And then it's got the hole for the USB, which is too small. So I will have to just, I heat up an X-Acto knife and just real easy cut it out, make the hole bigger. So this right here will be the Harley Davidson one. I'll be putting the lights in this weekend. So, but yeah, we have a ton of these. We did post them on Instagram, I think it was, or Facebook, one of the two. We have about 20 of them made right now, and we just keep making. In fact, this one is done. I've hauled around enough, so let's pop this one off. I no rhyme or reason. No rhyme or reason to the ones I make. I just kind of make them. So comes on the plate. A lot of people, oh, you got to put isopropyl alcohol, clean your plate every time you print. I don't think I've cleaned a plate in 2 months. And I just put the plate right back on, and I have the option to reprint. I can reprint this again. So this will be the front of the light box, Nintendo, and then the back will be black. It'll be a black box. So yeah, I think that turned out really nice, Nintendo. So that's the next one we're making tonight. I try to make 1 to 2 lights a night, and then I try to do at least 2 things on the laser every night. Especially now I'm getting home at 2:30, I have more time, so that helps. So, but yeah. What are those plastic bottle cutters and molders where you can make your own filament by recycling 2-liter bottles? Not sure how easy those are to get, but I know. Yeah, they do make them. I honestly don't know where or how you would come across one. Probably make them probably sell them on Amazon. Heck, I don't have a clue. I do watch a guy on YouTube. He makes his own filament, and that's all he has very little store bought filament, and it's only if someone orders something that is like a specific, like I want you to use Sunlu yellow because that's the yellow I want. I don't want you to. Most of his stuff he spray paints whatever color the customer orders, but if they want a specific color, then he'll buy that filament. Of course, there's an upcharge because now he's got to buy filament, but he makes his own. He buys a pallet of PLA beads and has a whole machine, whole setup. It's expensive, very expensive to make your own filament, but 8 years from now, maybe we'll have that set up in here. Who knows? Hopefully not here, because God, I couldn't take that much in here. But yeah, an hour and 3 minutes. I never thought we'd go that long. Really didn't. Really didn't. So and thank you, Umpty. They're a work of not. I'm not gonna say art because they're not a work of art. They're just oh. And people say oh, that's not real. That's not real crafts. That's not handmade. And actually, it is because there's a lot of stuff that goes into them that people don't realize. So it will probably get cheaper over time. The first 3 prints are over 1,000 and not that good. Yeah, exactly. Now you can go buy a $3,000 3D printer. Of course, there's expensive ones still out there. So this sign, this Nintendo sign, will cost me $2.12 to make, just in filament. $2.12 in filament, and be about 3 hours, a little over 3 hours. But in that 3 hours, I can have the laser going, I can be painting stuff, I can be assembling more signs, I can be taking a nap, whatever it takes. That's the way I look at it. That's why I like it. I can come out here, I can watch a movie while that thing's going. Like I said, when I go to bed, I usually don't let it go. Try not to. if I can learn how to do filament, I want to eventually get a resin 3D printer. Yeah, you can do a lot of stuff with a resin. There's so many steps to a resin printer. The heat, you got to proof it. A guy at work does resin printing, and he tried to introduce it to me, and I'm like, nope, I'm sticking with filament. You're not gonna take my filament away. So, and I've actually found a use for all of my old filament, like what they call printer poop that comes off here when a color changes, it purges out and it shoots into a bucket that I have on the floor. I've been taking that stuff and heating it up with a heat gun, pressing it into a silicone mold, and basically making coasters out of it. There's a way you can do it in a toaster oven. I'm not going to buy a toaster oven to do that, but yeah, you just heat it. I heat it up with a heat gun, push it in there. That one's filled. Do the next, and I got plenty of scrap. I've got plenty of failed prints because trust me, not everything you're going to do works out. Trust me, for sure. So, but yeah, if you ever have any questions on me, just reach out to me, man. Just reach out. I'll help you as much as I can. I can send you some links to other people as well that do this that are well more knowledgeable than me. But I'm really enjoying it. There's days I kick myself for getting rid of the shop, and then there's days I'm like, I'm glad that I've kind of turned it into what it is now with the laser and the 3D printer. It's cleaner, it's quieter. I don't have a huge overhead. Now, don't get me wrong, I have a lot of material for both of these machines, and I can eat through it quick. Trust me, I can eat through it quick. But there again, I've got almost no waste. The 3D filament that's no good for something goes into a coaster, goes into a 3D filament skull, whatever it may be. The wood is a bonfire on Tuesday night, or whatever, or I give some of it to a coworker. There's not much scrap anymore, but he still got a little bit of it. So. Guys, it's 5 o'clock. I'm gonna jump off here, go inside, take my boots off since 4 o'clock this morning. So my feet are killing me. We're gonna get the rest of the Nintendo Light printed. I appreciate everyone being here. Umpty, Anthony, and So Blessed. Thank you guys. And again, 7 p.m. tonight, we'll be dropping that storage unit video. And we did sell another dollar's worth tonight to add to that total. So we're really close to, well, you'll find out. So guys, as always, be decent, do one good thing for everybody, and we'll see you later. Thanks for coming by.